Hey guys, it's me Marquita, and I am starting a new playlist on my channel. The playlist is called Get to Know Me, and I will be answering questions, but I also would like to get to know y'all, so leave your questions and answer in the description below so that we can get to know each other. Hey everybody, it's me Marquita. I I guess today's question is, what's your favorite movie and why? I don't know if I said this before, but if I have, I'm making a second video, and so it would be just literally two videos about the same thing. But I was actually just thinking about Nicolas Cage. And so that's why this question popped up in my head. And I was like, my favorite Nicolas Cage movie is Raising Arizona. And I laugh because, hold on, let me pull up the picture. Come on. Let me pull up why Raising Arizona is my favorite Nicolas Cage movie, and it is so petty. It is so petty. And I probably said this. Raising Arizona. Hold on. Okay, I'll show you. Let me see if they. Um, I think here it is. Crap, it's not clear. Ah, hold on. Here we go. That's why Raising Arizona is my favorite movie. If you don't know, my birthday, the day I was born, was November 29th, 1983. He literally went to jail on my actual birthday. That's why Raising Arizona is my favorite Nicolas Cage movie. Literally because of this picture. I know, call me a simpleton. But that's why Raising Arizona is my favorite movie. But besides Raising Arizona, my other favorite Nicolas Cage movie is, I think, Con Air. Because I didn't like Face Off, because Face Off creeped me out a little bit too much. Even though I love John Travolta, it's just Face Off creeped me out a little bit. I'm trying to think. I didn't like National Treasures. I think that's the name of it. The Treasure movie. I didn't like them. Um, I'm really seriously trying to think of all his movies. I haven't seen his version of the Left Behind series. I have seen Kurt Cameron's version. I was about to say Kurt Cobain. Y'all heard me stop, right? I was about to say Kurt Cobain. Rest in peace, Kurt. No, Kurt Cameron. I only seen his versions of the Left Behind series. I haven't seen Nicolas Cage's version. What other movies? I don't want to look up his movies because I don't want this to be a long video. Because it's literally, this whole video is just on that one movie. I guess let me come back to y'all on this in a different video. With my favorite, maybe my top favorite movies, and I might break it down individually for different actors and actresses. I think I'm gonna do that. I just gave myself thank you brain, even though it is happy Cinco de Mayo, everybody. Happy birthday, baby man. Today is one of my baby man's 24th birthday. Let me tell you, because when she was born, I remember it was like she was born at like midnight. It was like 12:50 something a.m. when she was born. My sister got induced on the 4th, May the 4th, and then she literally labored all day. And when she was born, I was in the room, and I think I was still, I might have been 15 by then. Yeah, I was 15. And her dad was in the room. That literally, he wasn't in the room with the other baby man, with today's baby man's brother, which they have the same mom and dad. But so he wasn't in the hospital room when his first baby man, or his first baby, and my sister's first baby was born. But he was in the room when my sister's second child and his second child, or I don't know if she was his second or third, because when my sister got pregnant, he had somebody else pregnant. Things happened. She lost a baby. It wasn't accidental. It was caused. But anyhow, so when that other woman lost her baby, not of any fault of her own, it was caused, but not through medical. I'm just leaving it at that. So when that girl lost her baby, my sister was still pregnant. And I think she was a month ahead of my sister. And then when she lost her baby, it was like she, I think, had another baby by that same guy. 2 months after my sister had the baby man that its birthday birthday today. So yeah, she has a sibling that is like 2 months younger than her. But if the other one wouldn't have got lost, she would have had a sibling possibly a month older than her, if that makes any sense. But yes, so when she was born, I remember it was 12:50 something, because I remember it was like soon after midnight. And then, because I was like, oh my gosh, that would be so cool for her to be born on 5599. That is cool. And she was born on 5599. But I remember I was holding her in my arms, and I'm only gonna say the good parts because some bad parts are popping in my head. I'm not even gonna talk about that. Um, so when I was holding her, after they cleaned her up a little bit, I started singing. God must have spent a little more time on you by NSYNC, not the Alabama version. NSYNC. I was 15. And so I started singing that to her where she sneezed. She's a baby. Baby sneeze. Well, when she sneezed, I literally got a head cold from that sneeze. And then they're like, you can't be around the baby because you're sick. I'm like, she's the one that got me sick. So that was just a funny little memory that I had. Um, but yeah, I, I I remember holding her. She was the chunkiest little baby. Well, she really wasn't a big baby. I think she was 7 pounds 12 ounces, if I'm not mistaken, because the first little baby man was 7 pounds 6 ounces. Um, and then the fourth little baby man, when he was born, was 5 pounds something ounces, and then the baby man after that was 5 pounds. The fourth little baby man was like 4 pounds and some ounces, and then my two little baby mans, or my two little babies, Hannah was 4 pounds 10 ounces, Savannah was 4 pounds 4 ounces. So yeah, that's how much they all weighed. So today's, like, second little baby man to that was the biggest of all the baby mans, of all six baby mans. But like I said, I have like 40 baby mans. I don't consider my kids my baby mans because they're my babies. They're my bunking heads. So that's why I didn't like when I said baby mans. I'm like, well, they're not my baby mans. They're my babies. They're my bunking heads. And I call them my bunkin' heads, not because we're from Tennessee and we're country bunkins. I say bunkin' heads because it stands for baby pumpkins. Because when they were born, my baby man's mom put a small pumpkin beside them, and they literally was the size of a baby pumpkin when they were born. Each girl, both Han and Van. They were both the size of a baby pumpkin. Like I said, Hannah was 4 pounds 10 ounces. Savannah was 4 pounds, um, 4 ounces. So they were little itsy bitsies with little tiny feet and little tiny dot toes. And I always said they had tiny little tangerine heads, and they were just so cute. They were so tiny. I literally can hold both of them with one arm. Anyhow, I'm thinking about my babies. My babies will be 10 in June, guys. But anyways, happy birthday to my baby man. You were such a beautiful baby. I love you. I love all of your siblings. I love your parents that raised you. Like, I love my sister. I just needed to say that. I love my sister. And I love the parents that raised her since she was 1 year old. Um, and I thank them every day because I feel like that they did a great job with raising her to a beautiful young lady. Um, like us, she, they've been having her since she was 1. She's 24 today. They had her brother since he was 2. He's now, what, 25? Yeah, so they've been having them the whole time. And they're fully adopted, and I love that family. I love all my baby mans. I love them. And they have did a wonderful job raising all 9 of their kids. And like I said, they're all my baby mans. All 9 of the kids are my baby mans. And I have literally 40 baby mans. When I say baby mans, I'm not meaning just boys. I call all my nieces and nephews my little baby mans. But that all stemmed from the oldest of the baby mans. Because when he was born, I was 14. My sister was 17, about to turn 18. And he was so tiny. And I was like, he's my little baby man. And I don't care if he is 25, he is my little baby man. He will always be my little baby man. And if I didn't have my kids would be my little baby man. But they're mine. They're my kids, they're my babies, they're my heart, they're my life. So they're my bunking heads. But that's what I call them, my little bunking heads. But anyhow, that is why Raising Arizona is my favorite movie.